Ram Ram. Namaste. Welcome to another one of my videos, continuing on my book, which is a collection of, over the years, my meditation practices from Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Squaricism, and all other religions. Sabek. It's all one. See and accept reality as it is. It is what it is. Patience is the highest discipline. Patience is the clear benefit of practice, meditation. This is from the Sutra in the Pali Canon, in the Buddhist Pali Canon, AN.5.216, which is the Anugarata book or sutras, I believe it's called. The Book of Fives, Sutta 216. It comes and goes, and that's it. A person who is patient is loved by all, and one of the most rewarding friendships. To listen, to be, to support them. Clarity of mind, patience equals unshakable. Buddha said it's a worse evil for one who responds with anger to the one who's angry. Conflict starts with the second person, not the first, so let it go. Be love. A impatient person is one who kills a mosquito. One who kills, hurts, lies, cheats is the impatient. A patient person, because they don't grasp at anything, their mind, when they die, becomes very light, very little, clinging. Therefore, bright light, so they go to a very bright and light place, which we know as heaven. A person who is impatient is cruel and remorseful, so maintain your equanimity to experience things without reacting. Enlightenment and liberation. All of it is within this one part of me, patience. If you cultivate bhavana and embody this, you will be free. You will be much lighter and suffer much less. That was the Book of Five, Sutta 216 in Pali Canon. Next, we go on to. I'm going to meditate and contemplate a lot on patience after this. Here, I have a lot of different things I've written down. Just right here. Move on to Hinduism. This is what is found by the Shiva Sutras. Only sensation, not truth. Aware of being aware, mirror of God. No mind equals no feeling of pain. Less identified personal, the more purified one is. You're pure when you are less identified to any form. God gives you bread, don't ask and make toast. Shiva, the god in Hinduism, the god of destruction or transformation, begged like a beggar, is supreme, the Lord Juggernaut. He is the world's owner and creator, the protector. I am supported by Shiva, not interested in materialistic, am alone and go alone. When I came like that, I will go like that. No caring, we leave all when we die. What you have done will remain as it is. Giving to others, helping others, that will remain. Thus having better name in everything. Today is my main day. Tomorrow is not in my hands. Chant Ram, Ram devotee of Ram and God. A sadhu has no anger, no desire to benefit others. or harm others. He only wants to find God. He has no anger or desire to benefit or harm others. He only wants to find God. No anger finds no fault. Prem Das, a Naga Baba and Swamis, has no desires, so remains contented in the love of God. He sings to God and attains God. He stays in his own discipline. Great gift of life, service in world, think God. Japa. Japa is repeating the name of God. Japa meditation. Ram, 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 Ram. My guru named Kardi Babaji says, the best service you can do for everything in the world is keep your mind on God. Think on God every moment. Ram, 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 Ram. This body is for rent. This body is for rent to do the work of God and good actions. For that purpose it is made. I am servant of love, means Prem Das. He was 85 years old, or is older now. I have Ram tattooed on my wrist as a meditation reminder to see myself as a part of Christ's body, to use these hands only for the benefit of others, and to remind myself that this body is for rent. Ram, 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 Ram. Never to harm, never to stab, never to hit, never to slap, never to grasp, but to give, to clean, to help, to heal, to protect, to massage. Almost the end of a fucking dream I wrote on this one. Mantra meditation. I couldn't see it at first. Faith, accept, blanket. This was when I was sleepwalking or on a acid trip, doing mantra meditation. I couldn't see something at first, but then I had faith. Thus came acceptance. The blanket was hot. I was sleepwalking, but I was also out of my body at times. After sleepwalking, I tend to astral project. When I go back to bed, I can't have something without nothing, and nothing without something. Walking around to bathroom, freaking out, rubbing head for clarity. These are some of the trips I go through when it's hot at night, and I run into the bathroom thinking the world's about to end or something. Or I look in the mirror freaking out, which is grace because it's just like the moment of death that will come eventually in my life. The ego is so intense, grasping like, no, I don't want to die. Death is real. It's real, damn it. And when I'm in that state while sleepwalking, when I meditate and calm down and see that a nuclear bomb isn't about to hit me in 10 minutes or some mind trip is relatively real in my head and it's illusory and that I don't die, I sink into my soul and it's like that part of me that was freaking out and the ego just dies and falls away. So I kind of love when I sleepwalk. Minus the fact of seeing creepy things and this one dude with a pointy nose and hat and everything. But I feel like it's very helpful and graceful and gave me faith when it comes to death as well. There was burns on my body, but they've now disappeared. Yin and yang, I was on the ground. The universe got my back. Dreams inside dreams. Give myself surrender completely to God. Speech is kind of slurred when sleepwalking. It's weird trying to text people or after the moment when you realize, oh wait, I might be sleepwalking right now, type of thing, or you have a feeling of that, you start to be a little bit more conscious and you can control it over time. But it's very hard. Now we go on to the next page. May you live long. May light spread far and wide. May all abide in the heart. Pranam, my love. Here in this is a story, I believe. Here in Rishikesh, amidst the rush and noise, you brought us to a place of silence and poise. You showed us the place where is always still, when nothing has happened and ever will. And it's not just when things are going all right, but also when there's too much outside. You've guided us to simply watch the eye and allow everything to just pass by, constantly reminding us just to let things be. You've shown us what it means to truly be free. In how many ways, Guruji, you say the same thing and a freshness to it each time you bring. No matter what the question, you guide us back to this central pointing, I am that. In the light of your presence is magical to see persons exchanged for presents, so illuminate, so free. So thank you, Guruji, for not allowing us to hide. Thank you, Guruji, for kissing us from inside. Thank you, Muji Baba, for awakening us from delusion. Thank you for questioning our false conclusions, for being so loving and kind to everyone and everything except the mind. He says, I'm kind to the mind, also, actually, and they laugh. Thank you for awakening us from the person nap and bringing us to sit in God's lap. Thanks for music of divine love and devotion in every line shine, rocking soulful moves and uplifts, stuck resistances it gently shifts. Your examples are such a delight, how vividly they bring your pointings to life. We've heard about two birds and more gems, and the door and Mr. A and B and a world of sound effects, etc. You deserve, Guruji. Thank you to you, Sangha, who served us so selfishly. There are so much of you apart is your arms and is your heart. How selfishly they serve and care. Service such as this so rare. How lovingly they had a space. Truly, Guruji, there is a river of grace. So thank you, beautiful beloved sage, for unshearing us into a golden age, for offering us the priceless key that can keep us to be truly free, for helping us to transcend God's test and bringing us home in our hearts to rest. Continue. I have another page in this along with that poem. To live consciously, you must have the courage to go inside yourself, to find out who you really are, to understand that behind all of the masks of individual differences, you are a being of beauty, of love, of awareness. When Christ said, the kingdom of heaven is within, he wasn't putting you on. When Buddha said, each person is the Buddha, he was saying the same thing. Until you can allow your own beauty, your own dignity, your own being, you cannot free another. So if I were giving people one instruction, I would say work on yourself, have compassion for yourself, allow yourself to be beautiful, and all the rest will follow. That was by Ram Dass. Don't be dead serious about your life. It's just a play. The beauty of life lies not in what you get or have, but in who you are. Optimists hallucinate, pessimists get depressed. Both will not get you anywhere. You must be willing to see everything the way it is. Muji Baba says, present moment, every present awareness. For those who feel they are struggling with mind to try to rest in the self, Muji says, you are still. Forget the mind. If you are still and the mind doesn't get the juice of your attention, it has no option but to join you in your stillness or collapse in its power. It needs your attention and identification to keep shouting. Stay as you are. Don't go up into the office of the mind. Just stay in the Eden of your own silence. You are here. That is the nature of consciousness. The next page is Shiva's Dance of Life, Nataraja, a lecture by Ram Dass and other teachings. Always gotta cultivate patience to put this paper back in these folders. Goodness. Baby.
You're having struggles. Jesus, babe. Gonna end up tearing the plastic.
Finally. I know. They're fragile too. They'll rip.
Why don't you just put a paper behind the paper?
I don't know. Alright. We will continue in the next video. I'll go live again. Ram Ram.